Hi guys, it's Rachel with Pretty and Plants, and today I have so much to share. This is a Philodendron Xanadu Leca. The second I got it, the leaves were super dirty, but it's happy. I love it when I plant a plant in the Leca and the next day its arms are like, ah. Several big plants, really difficult. Tropical Plants UK. I'll link her YouTube down below. She mentioned me lechuza, and I wanted to clarify. So this is one of my little planters, and it has the little thing like lechuza, but it's so much cheaper, very expensive. And then second is the water system is different. So these planters, I will put the link down below. Easy Grow Hydro. Okay, so this is the plant system. See how it's dripping. The water's in the bottom, and then it does have, oh, there goes one. It does have this little thing that tells you how tall, how much water is down there. I actually like to use a bamboo stick when the roots are this kind of tiny. It's not gonna focus. I use a bamboo stick and I make a little hole and then boop, put it back down in. I'll use lechuza. I have 3 lechuza planters. I love them, but lechuza is actually made for plants that are in soil. Easy Grow Hydro planters, it's low, it's flush to the bottom, and so when you put in your leca and the thing, it makes the thing pop up. It's because the water is hitting the bottom and that floater is also hitting the bottom. Lechuza is a little bit different system. It works with the pebbles, but this system works better, and it's so much cheaper. And what's cool about this Easy Grow Hydro system, you can just buy these and put them in your own planters. So, and not all of my plants are in this, so that's what I was going to talk about. There's not a planter big enough with a reader for, I have a 10-foot tree I'm going to be doing today. I found this planter on, you can see how big it is. I found it at Lowe's for $9 in the clearance section. Thinking as for the 10-foot trees is I'm going to try to find like plastic things like this, and then just drill 2 holes right here, you know, give it a nice good space at the bottom, and then fill in the leca. But I kind of like, I usually don't like graduated planters, but see how the bottom is smaller than the top? Then I can easily find like a little saucer to put it on. So if I overwater it, it just will leak over the side. It's very stressful because the big trees are so expensive that you really want them to make it. I did like a palm that was kind of slender that went behind a chair. And so of course I go to this awesome garden center. They have several of this kind of palm. It's a Christmas palm, and it's 10 feet tall and it's root bound. So I'm gonna try to repot. I get all of my clothes at thrift shops for the most part, or eBay, and recently found ThredUp. It's got this. See, there's the bag, and there's the back of the bag. You can, I'm real big on minimalism. You fill it with your clothes and then they'll send you a check. I think this is fabulous for people who don't want to leave their house. You just leave it on the front porch or give it to your post office person. Hello, if you want a $10 off ThredUp link, just say ThredUp in the subject and just email me. You don't need to write a letter or anything. And then when I get your email, I will go ahead and send you the $10 off coupon. We're gonna plant this huge tree. Help me, Jesus. And I hope it's successful. Let's go. What concerns me most about large plants that are root bound is you physically can't undo the roots. It's so root bound. There's like bark and all this stuff stuck up in there. If anybody out there has experience of this, let me know. I at the plant store said they grow to 20 feet tall. So if you have any like tips on these kinds of things, and maybe you're just supposed to put them in the ground when they get like that, I don't know. But it's really pretty in the room, so I hope it makes it. Okay, so I hope y'all like that video. There's so much more. 2 big gifts I give new plants that I'm nervous about. I always give them a grow light for at least a month or 2, and then I give them a fan. I got a fan at Home Goods for 13 bucks, maybe it was 18 bucks. I only have 1 fan. I don't give all my plants fans all the time. Just if they seem like a little depressed, I'll put the rotating fan on them. Or if it's a new plant and I really, really want it to be successful transplant. I know my fiddle leaf fig loves the fan. It grew a couple of feet just from putting a fan on it. Also, the water is really important. The pH is extremely important. And I will probably talk about that in the next video, but I did do like perfectly pH water. So that's going to be a 5 to a 5.5 new transplant. One thing that Tropical Jungle UK, I'll put her link down below, but she likes to do Epsom salt with the new plantings because it is kind of hard on the roots. Vinegar jug, which is what I like to use, it's 1.3 gallons and I use 1 heaping teaspoon of Epsom salt. I'm again experimenting. Pretty in Plants is all about putting all of my plants, my indoor plants, into Semi-Hydro successfully, using all the tools I can as cheaply and effectively as possible. So don't have humidifiers right now. If a plant like a fern or something requires a lot of humidity, I just don't buy it. The Monstrosa Deliciosa and some of those philodendrons really like to be misted once a day. So I do mist. I wake up in the morning, I mist my plants, I turn on my lamps, and then I'm done for the day. I can leave for 2 weeks and my plants will still be alive when I get back. So that's my plant goal, is to make every space pretty with green plants, but also to make it so that I'm not completely a slave to the plants. I can leave for 10 days or so and I'll come back and my plants will still be happy and thriving. Those are my plant goals. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Tune in next time, subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.